Hello guys, what's up and welcome to Serene Sage Tarot. So today we are going to dive into your July tarot reading and predictions. So whether you're a regular viewer or a new visitor, I'm excited to share insights that can help you navigate the upcoming month with clarity and confidence. Here are 3 piles right in front of you. Just choose whichever one you are more drawn to. There are 3 images of 3 different kind of moons. What moon did you look at first? Which moon caught your attention first? Don't put too much thought into it. Just pick one and then just go straight to your timestamp and see what your July is going to be like. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover what is in store for you. Hey Pile 1, I'm so thrilled to have you here. Let's dive into your personalized tarot reading for July and see what the cards have in store for you. Alright Pile 1, so let's dive into your relationship status first. So it looks like for people who are already in a relationship, this month will benefit greatly if you decide to put in hard work into your relationship. So now I am all about relationships need to be minimal effort because there's so many effort and struggles in life that when it comes to relationships I just feel like they need to be easy, right? But sometimes it's important to actually put in a little effort in the sense that talk it out, talk things out. What are the things that are bothering you? You know, people are not mind readers. Your partner is not a mind reader, so it might help you to actually let them know how you're feeling. If things are piling up in your head and you're feeling this emotional just stagnation and you feel exhaustion or boredom or whatever emotion you're feeling right now, Pile 1, talk it out. Okay, 6 months are done in this year, so let this be a reminder that time's flying. Okay, time is not stopping for anybody. So if you want to go a little more further in this relationship, you want to go ahead in this relationship, then talk it out. So it's either this way or that, right? If things are gonna work, great. And if even after expressing yourself directly, talking things out directly, if they're still not working and you're still not getting exactly the things that you need in your relationship, then maybe think things through and see if you even want to go ahead here. I feel like both you and your partner are very independent, emotionally independent. You're just independent people who like to do your own thing and make your own decisions, and that is great. It leads to mutual respect because you understand each other, but at the same time it can also lead to conflicts or power struggles where both of you are very strong-headed and neither wants to compromise and neither wants to adjust or lose in an argument, right? Sometimes you just have to agree to disagree. If it's not something that important, if it's not gonna matter 5 days from now, then perhaps it's not worth it to sit and argue about it, right? If your relationship matters more to you than that argument, then maybe just let it go once in a while. Let them have it once in a while. You don't have to always win. You're not in a battle, Pile 1, okay? You're not in a battle. Remember that. Sometimes it just helps to, okay, I'm not in a good mood right now. You're not in a good mood right now. Let's just peace out and we'll get back to it when we're feeling a little better and more conversational. Otherwise, this is not going anywhere. Okay? Now you can copy paste this in your next argument, Pile 1. I will not get mad at you, promise. For those of you who are single and looking to get into a relationship, keep your eyes and ears open at all time this month because it is very possible that you do find somebody. Now this could lead to something more or maybe it doesn't, but it does look like your potential for finding a romantic partner are pretty high this month, Pile 1. We have the 6 of Cups, so it's very possible that you reconnect with somebody from your past, an ex. Now, if you want this, you don't want this, that is up to you, but you might hear back from them. And we also have Justice. So this person, this ex, might actually come back to you with an apology if that's what you're expecting. they're feeling bad about how they treated you. They're feeling bad about how things ended between the two of you, and they might just reach out for you to you with an apology or a conversation. And sometimes that's all you need for a closure. So if you're looking for a closure, pile one, it's possible that you get it this month. We also have the Knight of Swords. So this is possible that you have a stalker, pile one. I'm not sure how you feel about that. You could be excited about that, or you could be freaked out at that. But yeah, there is somebody who is looking at your stories, at your posts on social media, if you have social media, which, let's face it, 95% of the people have social media. So yeah, this person is looking at your stories, and they might even possibly think that you're posting for them, because like, stalkers can be delusional sometimes, and that's the case over here as well. If you are not looking for someone you already know and you're looking for somebody new, so I just took a card out and I was like, upright, new, and reversed, not new, old, and we got the King of Cups upright. So yeah, there could be somebody. It's very weird because there might be two people over here. One person is very aggressive, very spontaneous, adventurous, super fast, and things might be going like very fast with this person because they're very action oriented, and if they know that they like you, they're gonna come to you. They might even take things too fast, and you're like, oh my god, what's happening? It's overwhelming. I don't know what to do. It's too much. And then there is another person with the King of Cups energy. Okay, who is messaging me? I need to silence my phone. Okay. So the King of Cups energy is somebody very calm, cool, collected. They take their time. They are expressive though. They're not, it's not going to be like you're talking to the walls. Like, they are expressive. There's good communication. And it's like they're very composed when things are not going their way, which is such an important quality. It always has been an important quality, but I feel like the way the world is right now, it's so important to have somebody like that in your life who is just like a rock. Like, they can be surrounded by storms and high emotions and arguments and conflict, and they can still stand their ground and at the same time not lose their shit, right? So yeah, there might be two people coming towards you. Now you get to decide who you want. Are you more in for the adventure, or are you more in for somebody who is very strong emotionally? Now, I'm not going to judge you. You can pick whatever you want. I know that there is a day and a time for both kinds. And you know what? This could also mean that it's like the same person, but they have, like, when they're serious, and then when they're fun, they're just a lot of fun. So that would be ideal, right? So yeah, that's also a possibility, but look out for more than one option for you, pile one, this month. And do come back to this reading and let me know if this resonates for you, because I am very interested in that. So let's move on to your career. So we have the Page of Staffs, the Ten of Coins, and the Page of Coins. So to get Pentacles in a career or finance read is so good, and 2 out of 3 cards are Pentacle cards for you. And plus we have like the boss of all Pentacle cards. We have the Ten of Coins over here. So definitely, if you have just started on a new career path, or if you just got a new job, especially for you, it looks like whatever path you're on, and if you've been confused about this path, don't be confused, because it looks like you're on the right path as far as this career decision goes. If you were thinking about changing your career or doing something new with the Page of Wands over here. Page of Wands is adventurous. Page of Wands tries different things. Page of Wands does not think too much. Page of Wands just does things. And if that's the energy that you're going to be in this month, where you're more like, okay, this is it, half the year is over, I am just gonna make things happen now, because 2025 is going to bring like a lot of different things, and you have to start planting seeds for that now. All right, pile one, you have to start working on that now, and it does look like you have already started planning that. Look into investments as well. Please do your research before you do any investments. Don't come back to me and go like, oh, Serene Sage Tarot told me to invest and now I lost my money. No, she's not saying that. I'm just saying that investing wisely is a pretty good way to stabilize as far as your finances are concerned. So it is a wise decision to look into your investment options. With the Page of Coins over here and the Page of Staffs, it just looks like you're doing something different with your career, and you're making like good decisions as far as your money is concerned, pile one. So I'm not going to be too worried about that, but I do feel like right now it is best to do things on your own instead of relying on other people and partnering up with someone that you barely know. It's a good decision to make sure that you work on your own skills. You have the Seven of Wands over here, so work on your skills. Let this month be a month where you develop the skills that you already have. This month, I'm just getting for you that if you are waiting for somebody else to do all the hard work for you, don't. Work on your skills yourself instead of always deciding based on other people's choices and letting other people decide because you lack the confidence. It's very easy to just learn on your own, maybe watch some videos or talk to people who have already invested and you know that they know what they're talking about. Don't just listen to 10 different people, because that's going to confuse you even more, pile one. So it's a great time for you to learn those skills yourself so you feel more confident in your own abilities, because I feel like somewhere you could be lacking confidence where you just feel like, I can't do this on my own, I always need help. You don't always need help. Okay, it's good to take help sometimes, but it's also important to have that confidence in your abilities that you can make things happen on your own. You just need a little more awareness, a little more knowledge, and you just sharpen your skill. And we have the Ten of Pentacles right over here, which says that it is all going to be amazing for you. You're on the right path, okay? And learn a little more and see where it takes you, pile one. Looks like success is around the corner. As a bonus, I took 2 oracle cards out for you, pile one, and it says waves of prosperity, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now, pile one. So now is the time. If you are trying to manifest something or trying to make something happen, just add, I'm ready for this right now. If you're looking for a relationship and you're trying to manifest a relationship, just say, I'm ready right now. If you're looking for money and abundance, just say, I'm ready for miracles right now. I'm ready for abundance right now. Just add that to your affirmations and make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestations, pile one. So I hope this resonates, and do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more of these, and I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully. Bye, pile one. Hello there, pile 2, and welcome to your reading for the month of July. So I have divided this into 3 sections. I forgot to mention this in the first pile, but here I am. Better late than never, right? So the first section is going to be for people who are in a relationship or are dealing with a potential relationship partner. The second part is going to be for those of you who are single, and then the third part is going to be your career and finances. Finally, I am going to talk about some bonus advice for you for this month. So let's go ahead with your reading. For those of you who are dealing with somebody. So first of all, what I'm noticing, we have the King of Swords, the Hermit, and the Empress. This person is not going to be spontaneous, in the sense they are not the ones who are just going to go ahead and do things for the sake of doing things. They are planners. They like to think things through. So this could also be somebody who is giving you mixed signals right now, and that is only because they themselves are not sure and they don't want to make any moves before they have that self clarity. The King of Swords, they are the type of people who like to make decisions based on practicality, based on logic. They are not going to go with the flow. They're not going to think emotionally. They're not going to be like, okay, in today, out tomorrow. So if they are in, you know that they're the types who are going to put in their full efforts into this relationship because they really want it. They've put in their thought into it and they know that they want you. So that's a good thing. And it can also be a little frustrating because I can see some of you being like, okay, what do they want? Like, what is it? Do they even like me? Well, you'll know for sure because sooner or later they are going to let you know. Right now, they are in the hermit phase where they are really introspecting. They're really thinking what it is they want. They're observing you, they're thinking about you, they're noticing things. So don't think that they're not noticing you. They are. With the Empress card over here, I would say expect full disclosure. They are going to come forth and let you know how they feel about you. And by the cards, I'm thinking that it's going to be positive. That the Ace of Swords, I just clarified the Empress, and we have the Ace of Swords, which means definitely expect communication this month, pile 2. They are going to come forth and tell you, maybe take a step forward. But I also feel with the Ace of Swords, it could be that they want to start things afresh. Maybe you've had a little bit of a spat, some problems in your relationship, and communication is much needed, and they are willing to do that because being in the hermit phase means that they are planning on how they want to communicate with you, how they're going to come out and talk to you about whatever the situation is. They're not going to keep things inside. So that, if anything else, you should take this from this reading, that you are not going to be made to think things or imagine things or like make up stories in your own head, because they are the type that will come out and tell you exactly what they want, what they expect, and then it is up to you to either accept it or decline it. But if you are into this person, expect communication soon. All right, pile 2. All right. Now, for those of you who are single, I see either you are freshly out of a relationship or you are in a one-sided love situation or interest situation. The cards here are telling me that you need a big hug. Pile 2. You need a big hug. I get it. It looks difficult right now, and I feel like you are trying really, really hard to fix yourself up. I also feel for some of you, it's either not a breakup, but it's like you have given up on relationships. And I feel like that is the problem here, because you are so focused on what you don't have that you are not able to be grateful for what you do have. We have the 5 of Cups here, so I just feel like you are really like you have 10 things going on in your favor, but you are worried about that one thing that you don't have in your life, which I absolutely understand. It's human nature. We always focus on things that we don't have and we forget about the things that are working for us. So my advice here for you would be, and this is something that I've also started doing now, count your blessings. Think about the things that you did not have a few years ago. Think about your dreams from when you were a kid or a teenager. Think about the things that you always dreamt about that you already have achieved in your life. Think about the things that you wish you had a few years ago, which you've already accomplished. Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's a friendship. Maybe it's your skill set. Maybe it is your education. Maybe it is something as simple as a room, your own space. What is that thing? Think about it and think about what you could have done to achieve that when you didn't have it. Just because you have something now does not make it easy to get. Don't take it for granted, because a lot of people do this, and that is just not the right way to live. Same way with relationships. You are so focused on someone who is not yours that you might be ignoring the people who are around you, who have shown you interest. Now, of course, like, the heart wants what it wants, right? If you're not interested in someone, I'm not saying that focus your attention there if you have very practical reasons why you don't want to be with the person. But at the same time, give somebody who is out of your league a shot. And by league, I don't mean like, oh, you're out of their league or they're out of your league. I mean like someone who is not your regular type, the type of people you go for. Maybe happiness lies away from that. Give it a shot, see how it goes, and if you still don't feel anything, then that is fine. But you have to put yourself out there so at least you can be like, okay, I tried, it's just not meant to be, right? It's not happening. I'm not attracted to this person. I don't feel like talking to them. Then that's a deal breaker. If you just don't want to talk to somebody after few conversations, then that is a deal breaker. How can you be with somebody you don't want to talk to? So at least you will know for sure, so down the line you don't feel like, oh, I wish I had given this person a shot. Give people a shot. That's what I'm saying to you. Also, I feel like for some of you, you have always been the giver in a relationship. Like, you give your attention, you give your love, you give all your nourishment, you put in everything in a relationship, and then you just feel like, I'm not getting anything back. It has to be a two-way street. It is time to be comfortable receiving. Pile 2. You have to understand your value. You have to understand your value, because if you give things away too easily, people don't appreciate it. And that's a fact. That's why we take extra care of things that are expensive. Right? We take extra care of things that we don't get easily, as opposed to things that we get on sale. That's the implication here. Don't be too easily available for your next relationship. Forget about the thing that's done, it's done. Don't go back unless like they come back and really prove their worth to you, then that's a different thing. But move on and learn these lessons from your past experiences. Take them with you in your future experiences. And I'm not just talking about relationships, I'm talking in general. Like, if things did not work in your last job, do things differently in your next job. Like, in one of my jobs, I realized that being too friendly with the colleagues did not work in my best interest, because then they started competing with me. I got a promotion, they didn't like it. I got a raise, they didn't like it. And so I learned from my mistake. And I always advise people, do not get too friendly with your work people. And I know a lot of you will disagree with me, because if you've only had healthy relationships from your colleagues, then obviously you're not going to understand where I'm coming from. But this is me speaking from experience and also from other people's experience, because I have seen this happening a lot. If you're too friendly too soon with your colleagues, it usually ends up negatively for you. So learn from your mistakes. And we also have the Six of Wands pile too, so maybe a successful relationship is not far away from you, but try to put the focus away from your singlehood and put it on your self betterment, on your skill set. What are the things that you are going to benefit from? Let's move on to career and finances. All right, we have the Hierophant, we have the World, we have the Chariot. So travel is definite over here. You could be going somewhere long distance, short distance, I'm not sure about that, but we have the World and Chariot. So this could also be with the Hierophant over here. I feel like some of you could actually join a school, university, job in another country, another city. If you've applied for college or university outside of where you live, then yeah, your odds are in your favor that you will be accepted. Also, if you've been putting off applying for college elsewhere then or higher studies, then this looks like July is a favorable month for you to do that. The Chariot is here to remind you that it's time for you to take the next move as far as your career is concerned. It might be looking like a job promotion for some of you, a raise for some of you. So yeah, it looks like a great month as far as career is concerned, pile 2. I am happy for you, but of course, do come back and let me know if something like this happens, and I would love to hear it. We do have a few more cards for you as a general advice for pile 2. Let's see. Wow, pile 2, I wish I could show you the cards right now, but of course that's my decision to not show you. My setup are just not that attractive, so I feel like this is a better format for now. The card that I pulled out for you says, let yourself receive. Isn't this what I was just talking about like 5 minutes ago? It is time to receive. You have given a lot. Make sure that you strike a balance with the Justice card. It is important to make sure that you are not only giving. You have to receive sometimes as well, and do not feel guilty about receiving. Don't feel guilty about getting beautiful things. Don't feel guilty about getting unconditional love. Don't feel guilty about getting opportunities. I see imposter syndrome. You have achieved the things you've achieved because of your hard work, because you deserve it, because it's destiny. Even if you feel like you don't put in hard work, that's fine. We're living in 2024. You don't need to work that hard anymore. You have to work smarter. Sometimes it's just right person, right time, right thing at the right, like, you just get opportunities for no reason because it's in your destiny. And why feel guilty about destiny? It was in your kismat. So no, don't feel guilty about that. You deserve all the lovely things that you already have and that are on their way to you, pile 2. Remember that. And the next card I pulled out for you is watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. What it is that you want. Start thinking about that, and anytime that you feel like fear taking you over, or you thinking, no, I'm not gonna get it, oh, am I good enough for this person, I'm not pretty enough for this person, am I rich enough for this person, am I good enough for this job, am I qualified for this job, just think about it, okay? Think about it, deal with it, and then push it away and start focusing back on the things that you want. There's always going to be something that's missing, because that's the beauty of life. Imagine if you can get anything you want all the time. You just think it and it's there in front of you. What fun is it going to be? It's going to get so boring. It's going to get boring. Struggle is interesting sometimes. And any type of struggle, we all have our own struggles. Any type of struggle is what keeps you alive. It's what keeps you entertained. It's what keeps your life interesting and things exciting, that you get to work on that. And that's the beauty of life. You can work on the things that you want. So start thinking positive thoughts, pile 2. Enough with the negative, Nancy. I'm not here for it. Focus on the positive. Think about positive. Think about good outcomes, and that's what you're going to get, pile 2. I'll see you guys in my next reading. Hopefully, do subscribe to me if you haven't already, and good luck. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your July tarot reading. So first of all, what is going on, pile 3? What is wrong? This is the most sword cards I have pulled out in all the readings, and you know what that means. It means there is a lot of confusion, conflict, turmoil. Something is messing with your brain, pile 3, and as far as your relationship is concerned, pile 3, I feel like you definitely do need help. You need to talk things out with someone, because if you feel like this is making you extremely anxious and you're not able to sleep at night, you're constantly thinking, constantly restless, then you already know that this is not the right person for you. They could be the most amazing person in the world and still wrong for you, because you just don't have the compatibility that's needed. So I am not going to sugarcoat this, pile 3. This relationship that you're in right now, or aspiring to be in right now, is just not it. It's not meant for you. We have the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords. All of these indicate that this person is either not sincere with you. If you feel like they're trying to make you jealous, they're trying to do things to hurt you on purpose just to get your reaction, then this is just very childish. And do you want to be in a relationship with a child? Not literally, but like a child man or a child woman. Is this person for you? Think about that for yourself. So with the Two of Swords, I would say that there could be another option. You could have a choice between two people, and I would definitely say make the right choice. And the right choice is always going to be the person who is maybe not the most exciting, but respectful of you. That is the least requirement in a relationship, respect. And it's also the most important, because you cannot be in a healthy relationship if your partner does not even respect you. And that's on cap. That's the first time I've used that phrase. Is that how you use it? Did I say it right? Let me know in the comment. For those of you who are single, we also have 2 out of 3 cards are swords again, which is why I'm a little concerned about this pile. I do remember that the 8 of Swords is a card of feeling trapped, of feeling like you can get out of the situation, but you're not really trapped. You're just feeling like you're trapped because based on whatever you've experienced right now. But it is up to you to get out of that situation. So if this is a relationship, and you are technically with somebody, but you still feel lonely, you still feel like you're single, you still feel like they're the ones who have not given anything to the situation, remember that it is your prerogative to get out of that situation. You can break it off. The power is in your hands, pile 3. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but trust me, it is. Especially with the 5 of Wands here, it's like you are arguing a lot with somebody or with yourself. Some of you are in this constant inner turmoil where you are like, you're trying to think, oh, is this good for me? Is this not good for me? 1 minute you feel like yes, you're on the right path, and then 2 days later you're back to being confused. And this could be because of a person, this could be because of a another decision that you need to make in your life. But I do see a lot of just inner conflict in this pile. Like you're not able to make a clear decision, but that's okay. Just give yourself a break. You don't need to make all the decisions right now. Maybe July is not the month for you to make any drastic changes in your life. Maybe July is not the month for you to cut things off with somebody, break it off with somebody, or get in a relationship with somebody. Just give yourself time. You are allowed to think things through. But if you feel like you've been just thinking and going in circles around a situation, just stop thinking about that thing and distract yourself. Do things that are not going to freak you out. What are the things that you actually like doing that do not move around this person or this situation? Okay, pile 3. And also we have the Ace of Coins, so this could be that maybe your attention needs to be more on your career, your personal growth, as opposed to a person. Take all that pent up aggression, that pent up energy that you have, and put it and create something more productive for yourself, more positive for yourself. As far as career is concerned, the cards are pretty positive, pile 3. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Strength, we have the Sun. All three great cards. So definitely, as far as relationships concerned, July is not it for you, pile 3. But as far as your finances are concerned, things are looking really, really good. So like I mentioned before, maybe focus your energy on something more productive as opposed to a relationship. The time will come for that. This is just 1 month reading, okay? So don't think that this is the end of it. It's just 1 month. So just relax. Take a deep breath, relax. 1 month goes pretty quickly. Like, can you believe we are already halfway through this year? It's crazy. Like 1 month will go in a blink of an eye, pile 3. So just calm down and be happy because your finances are looking pretty good. With the Queen of Coins, it does look like a good month for you. I feel like people are also noticing how talented you are with the Strength and the Sun here, both Leo energies, and you know that Leo loves attention. Leo likes to be the center of attention, and you are definitely getting that this month, pile 3. And I also feel like that is going to be a very necessary distraction for you, because other than the career, because the focus is definitely on your career this month, pile 3. But it's great. It's amazing. Like, if you have to pick between a good bank balance and a crappy relationship, it's a no-brainer, right? We're all going to go for the first one, the first option, and you have that. And especially if you are not great as far as your job is concerned, or you are still looking for a job, keep looking this month, because your chances are pretty good that you're going to get an opportunity. Also, keep your eyes and ears open at all time for new opportunities. Maybe you team up with somebody who can help you out with your career goals. All right, so let's take out 2 last cards. See a couple of more messages for you, pile 3. So the first message that came out for you, pile 3, is empowerment. You are more powerful than you realize. Like I mentioned before in the reading, you feel like you are stuck in a situation, but you are as stuck as you let yourself feel. You can get out. That is your right, and you have the power to get out of a toxic situation or just an unhealthy situation that is not working for you, pals. The next card that came out for you says explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. As I also mentioned in the reading, came out that look into other opportunities, talk to more people, and see maybe there is somebody who can help you get to your career goals. And also explore other options. If this relationship is not working, explore other options and see if there is somebody who you actually enjoy being with. Life is too short to be with people who don't appreciate and respect you, pile 3. That is the main message that came out for you. So I hope that you took my advice, and I hope that you are able to set yourself free from any negative situation that you are in right now, and I wish you all the best. Yeah, do subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully a more positive one for you, pal 3. Bye.